well to remember that plants are the ultimate source of food for all forms of animal life. Like animals, plants need proper food and sufficient air and water in order to live and thrive. Beauty is the principal appeal of flowers. Beauty of color, beauty of form, beauty of fragrance. The roots have two uses, namely to anchor and support the plant and to absorb water and other food from the soil. The latter is accomplished mainly by the root hairs. The stem pushes up through the soil in an arched or bent over position, thus protecting its first young leaves.